So this has been a long time coming. It's honestly not surprising, not because of J-Lo's track record when it comes to husbands and dating. I mean, I'm
you just said J-Lo can't keep a man, Lauren.
I don't
shoot
know.
at Puerto Ricans this morning, then go.
We're going to have a conversation about what we think what we think the issue is, because no one knows. I'm saying that because...
You just blamed it on her, but continue.
I did not. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is that it is very well known that J-Lo has been married a few times. She's been married 4 times. So the Ben Affleck situation was supposed to be, and people were so excited about Bennifer because this was supposed to be like the one. She spent the block. They spent the block. This was supposed to work out. It was familiar territory, but there was trouble in paradise. Like, we had been seeing her with a ring, without a ring. We've been seeing them. One time they were arguing or I had a little disgruntled situation on the red carpet. So yesterday, Tuesday, J-Lo filed for divorce in LA. She listed the date of separation as of April 26, 2024. She filed on the day that is marked as the 2nd anniversary of their Georgia wedding. So when they got married, you remember they got married in Vegas, and then they had this big ceremony in Georgia. The house was like such a big deal because it was like one of the houses that symbolized the time from their first time being together, which didn't work out. It was supposed to be her fairy tale. So that date was significant as well. And then TMZ, who broke the story, is reporting that a source is telling them, even though that this is not, I guess, listed in the documents, that there was no prenup. So everything that the two, Ben Affleck and J-Lo, have earned while together, including several big movies and different projects, is community property. And the source is telling them that they haven't hashed it all out, that they've been trying to figure it out behind the scenes, but it hasn't been as pretty. She did file pro se, which means she goes and she files without an attorney. And some people will say if you file pro se, that means that you and your other person, your estranged person, have figured out some sort of agreement. Work it out, right? Yeah, where you just want to go get it over with and start the paperwork and the legal process because you guys have already figured out. But TMZ is being told that they have not hashed everything out when it comes to like the money and the divorce itself. So this is major news because, like I said, like J-Lo, she's been married to now Ben Affleck, Mark Anthony, Chris Judd, and Ojani. I hope I'm saying his name right. She's been seen with a few other people outside of that. And I
did not know she was marrying these people. I knew her and Mark Anthony was married.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was married to these other people.
Yeah, and
we know the first one. The first one, nobody knows his face. That was the first.
Ojani was the first. That was the first one. And then Mark Anthony was after that, and then
Chris Judd. Who's Chris Judd again? Who's that? I can't remember.
Wait, was
the backup? She married the backup dancer?
The backup dancer.
They got married?
Ojani.
Don't hate on the backup dancer.
I'm not, but I didn't know they got married.
I had it mixed up. See, it's so many.
Wow, you just called her a hoe.
No,
that's crazy. Wow. You are wild.
I don't think that she's a hoe.
Do I say that?
Wait, let me finish what I'm doing. We're going to get to all that, the pot you trying to stir. So, Ojani, and then it was Ben Affleck the first time. No, they were engaged, her and Ben Affleck the first time. And then she met Mark Anthony during that, after the engagement split.
And they got married.
Came in, then they got married. Then Chris Judd. Then she actually married Ben Affleck.
She didn't marry Chris Judd, did she?
Yes, Chris
Judd. Doesn't matter. We got it. She's been married a lot of times.
So this is my thing,
That's why I don't like when Lauren says she's just so many. Damn, just hating. You ain't had one, Lauren, but continue.
Oh.
Wow.
Nothing. I don't know why I'm just talking.
That was a stab.
Don't listen to me.
Go ahead, Lauren, I'm listening.
You lucky. I think your wife is such a queen. You are lucky to have her because I would have lit you up.
That's true.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so the conversation around this is that, is it that J-Lo can't keep a man? That's
what you've been trying to get at. Now, haven't I been saying that for the past 5 minutes? See how Lauren been circling the block looking for her shot? You see? Pow. Why you just ain't shoot from the beginning?
You done, Mr. Avenger? Are you done?
I will say they never looked happy. In my opinion, every time I see them in public, they didn't give me happy vibes.
No, in the beginning, I was team Bennifer. Like when they got back together, they rekindled. It was her and it was Ashanti and Nelly. Now
Ashanti and Nelly both look happy. She never look happy. Even when one time we don't. But what I seen when she slammed the door when she was trying to get in and they had the little Starbucks, they never look happy.
In the beginning, when I first was watching all of this turmoil or whatever was happening, I felt like, dang, J-Lo, like, what's going on, sis? Like, why can't you keep him in? That's the
God damn, Lauren.
It might not be J-Lo's fault.
Damn.
So I think that's the first instant thought when you see something like this. And then I just went back through the dating history from even when she was being spotted and posting pictures with Drake and whatever. And honestly,
she was dating Drake.
It was like a fun thing. You don't remember they were posting the pictures and they were like laid up together? You remember that?
Yo, this roster you making for J-Lo is crazy. I don't know what J-Lo did
it's
to you.
It's public information. But what I'm gonna say is that I no longer think that J-Lo can't keep him in. I think J-Lo knows her worth. Because in several of these situations, there were things that were reportedly happening. Like even with A-Rod, right? Like with the A-Rod situation.
You just throwing out mad names. God,
y'all don't remember when she was with, that was
no,
recent.
We don't.
Say
Alexander Burton, y'all don't remember A-Rod?
What you doing to Jennifer
Go
Lopez
back to
this
Diddy
morning?
too.
All I'm saying is that people are going to look at her and look at her age and be like, she should have stayed where she was at, and that's the instant thing to think. But I think she's to a point where if things are not right for her, she's J-Lo. She's getting up out of there.
The
and
Bronx gonna be
maybe
so
there's
mad at
nothing
you.
wrong with that.
Well, drop on the clues month with J-Lo. J-Lo got options.
Exactly.
Okay? Don't none of y'all other women try this at home. You're not J-Lo, Lauren. Now listen, I wonder what the drive is. I didn't even say nothing. I wonder what the drive is when you are somebody like J-Lo. Like, are you looking for love? Do you like being married?
I'm sure she's looking for love.
Like, what's the reasoning for being married?
I mean, we all love
times.
So I'm sure she loves love. I'm sure she likes being with somebody, cuddling up with somebody,
but
waking
married,
up with somebody.
But you gotta go jump the broom.
I think also too,
I think so.
in a lot of her marriage situations, the amount of publicity she gets because she's Jennifer Lopez has sometimes come into the relationship and played an issue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you're in that world and you find someone who feels like, okay, we in this together,
Mm-hmm.
you wanna stick with that. It feels safe, and it's hard to feel safe when you're Jennifer Lopez. Like, think
How
about
can
that.
you feel safe with somebody who ruined 2 superhero movies? Ben Affleck ruined 2 superhero movies. He doesn't deserve J-Lo. He ruined Batman and Daredevil. Why does he deserve a J-Lo?
Well, you can't put his acting on his love life.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
What does it? So you're a bad actor, so you're a bad husband?
I don't know. I'm just talking. It's radio.
All right. Well, that is Jess With The Mess with Lauren LaRosa. When we come back, we got front page news, and will be joining us. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.